Hey everyone, how's that for a cool shirt? Hi there, it's Steve Swinburne. Happy April. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to my office again. And I just wanted to pop on here and say how proud I am and grateful to be part of this amazing community of authors and writers and illustrators and musicians that are putting so much out there online and the internet to keep you guys busy, to keep you informed, to keep you educated, to entertain you. I think it's so wonderful. And I'm really happy to be part of that. And part of being an author, part of being a creator is sometimes rejection. There's a lot of rejection that happens as you move your art, you move your passion and get it out to the big wide world and being published. I've been rejected many times. I go even further back when I was a little kid. We moved a lot when I was a kid in elementary school, and as a new kid, sometimes you get picked on. And I always felt that rejection when I was always the last one to be chosen for a baseball game. Oh, no one wants Swinburne. And you feel sad. You feel like you're not that good. But I kept at it, and I made friends, and I kept on going. And rejection is hard. It really is tough. Maybe you guys have been rejected. Maybe you've been turned down for a basketball game or a part in a play. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, and it'll keep happening. So today, this week, what I thought I'd do, mix it up a little bit. I talk a little bit about rejection, and actually, there's so much great reading going on right now. I thought maybe what I would do is read some of my rejected stories and share them with you just for fun to talk about how some of these things get rejected, but you believe in them. As a matter of fact, rejection doesn't have to last forever. This book right here was rejected 37 times. That's my Once a Wolf book that finally came out, and it took a long time to get that book published, but it's now a success. So my point is here, stay with it, have faith, and never give up. Never give up. So I thought I'd start out, and maybe every day this week I'd read a story that's been rejected a lot. And I'll start out with this one. I wrote this back in, I think the first draft was like maybe 1997. And my point is, I'm still working on it, and it's still I'm hoping to find a home for this. Avocado and Escargot to go. It happened last Wednesday. I was sipping a vanilla egg cream and eating fries at the knee knock when a stranger walked in. If I hadn't heard it with my own ears, I wouldn't have believed it. "I'd like an avocado and escargot with a side order of pickled fish eyes, please," said the guy in a chauffeur's cap. Lil started writing up the order when her pen stopped dead in its tracks. "You want a what?" said Lil. "An avocado and escargot to go with a side order of pickled fish eyes," repeated the man. "It's for my boss." A large black limo with tinted windows was parked outside the diner. This guy must have seen the front door sign. "You want it? We cook it. The knee knock cooks anything, but I bet you $1 no one's ever ordered an avocado, escargot, and pickled fish eyes." "Now, honey," Lil said, "how about some fresh chicken stew with homemade dumplings, or a delicious meatloaf sandwich smothered in thick gravy? The cook makes the best Maryland crab cakes." "Sounds good, but no thanks," the guy in the black cap said. "Today she wants avocado and escargot to go with a side order of pickled fish eyes." Ew. "If you say so, honey, no problem," Lil said. "Take a seat and we'll fix you right up." While the chauffeur cozied up to the counter, Lil hightailed it to the kitchen. "I'm as regular as a cup of coffee at the knee knock, so I stuck my head in the kitchen and got an earful. "You ready for this?" Lil announced. "Some guy's just ordered avocado and escargot along with some pickled fish eyes, and he wants the whole thing to go." Scratch Jones was grilling 127 hamburgers, each one different. "Man, it's lunch crunch," said Scratch. "All I need is someone with a weird appetite." Big Ned peeked over a tower of dishes. "An avocado with what?" said Ned. "And a side of what?" "It's for his boss," I said. "There's a black limo out front." "Well, Scratchy," Lil asked, "can we do it?" Scratch scratched and then looked at Ned, and who looked at Lil, who looked at Scratch, who looked at me. "Okay, let's do it," we shouted. Round these parts, everybody knows the knee knock is the place to get what you want to eat. I mean, they even served me my favorite, Sardine and ketchup sandwiches. Squirmy fish eyes weren't going to rattle them. While Scratch flipped burgers, he belted out orders. Ned, check Ling's grocers for avocados, said Scratch. Lil, hunt down some escargot. Hey, kid, you got 5 minutes to find me some fish eyes. As fast as a fly, I'm fishing at the pond. 2 minutes to go with no fish in sight. I'm praying for a bite. Then I see some real shiny stuff floating near the shore. Here's your fish eyes, I say, handing my bucket to Scratch. Great job, kid, said Scratch, but they look like frog's eggs. I tell him the fish weren't biting. Well, nothing a little garlic and butter can't fix, said Scratch. Dozen escargot, said Lil, huffing and puffing, dumping out a cup full of slugs. Where'd you get 'em? Said Scratch. Off the cabbage in the garden, said Lil, as she scooped up 5 burger deluxes and 2 tuna melts and headed back to the customers. I figure a snail's a snail. Well, nothing a little garlic and butter can't fix, said Scratch, as he flung the whole lot into a frying pan. Smells good out there, the chauffeur said, as Lil freshened his coffee, but she hates to wait. Good meal takes time, honey, Lil said. Your boss is going to love the escargot. It's the cook's specialty. The eyes are pickling and the snails are sizzling, said Scratch. Now where's Ned with that avocado? I don't know, said Lil, grabbing more orders, but he better hurry. Our chauffeur's getting pretty fidgety. Kid, see if you can find Ned, said Scratch. I ran to town and saw Ned on his bike. He only had 1 sneaker on. He said, hop on the handlebars. He told me what happened. At Ling's, it was not an avocado. He started back when an avocado truck drove by and hit a bump. An avocado flew through the air and landed behind the fence with a junkyard dog. Slobbery Fangs were about to chomp on the avocado, so Ned took off his sneaker. He winged it over the fence for the dog to chase. That's when Ned reached in and saved the avocado. Back at the knee-knock, we zoomed through the kitchen door. Ned tossed the avocado to Scratch, who peeled and sliced it quicker than a blink. 1 avocado and escargot with a side order of pickled fish eyes, said Lil proudly, as she placed the to-go box in front of the chauffeur. Great, the chauffeur said, as he paid and walked out with a hearty, see you around. I thought I'd seen it all when in walks a little girl from the black limousine, all dolled up like a French poodle at a dog show. The avocado and escargot with pickled fish eyes was really great, said the little girl. In fact, it was simply divine. Now I'm feeling like some dessert. May I have a nice piece of sweet seaweed flambé and a small portion of caramel-coated rattlesnake eggs? But can you please make sure they're fresh? Mother says they're best that way. The end. Okay. That was Avocado and Escargot to go. Here are some of the reactions. Thanks for your incredible patience in waiting for your reply to Avocado and Escargot to go. While it's great fun, I think I'd have a hard time getting it through the ranks here, but I wish you the best in placing it. Not right for our picture book list, said someone else. Does not fulfill our marketing needs at this time. Contrived rather than funny. Not work for our educational market, but love the fun and humor of the story. Thanks so much for giving us an opportunity to consider Avocado and Escargot to go. Unfortunately, we do not feel it is a book we could publish successfully on our present list. And another. We have now had a chance to consider your material, and we regret to say that it's not right for us. And another. Thank you for considering our company as a publisher for your children's material, Avocado and Escargot to go. However, after careful evaluation, our editorial staff has decided that this project does not fulfill our publishing and marketing needs at this time. And one more. Dear Steve, thanks so much for the chance to read your Avocado and Escargot to go. It is fun. I enjoyed it. But I don't think I'd trust enough people to pay $16 for it, so I'm afraid I'll have to pass. So, with every piece of creation, some people like it and some people don't, but we'll read some more of these, and I thank you for listening, and you go out there and you have a great day. Take care.